What up, everybody? It's your boy Joel here to talk about I don't want to say interesting fight because I don't think it's gonna be a entertaining fight, but an important fight. Something like Vladimir Klitschko, David Haye, which wasn't entertaining, but it definitely was an important fight in boxing. So I feel this is an important fight in boxing. This is the usual recurrent theme in boxing where the young guy coming up is facing a older guy who's sort of on his way out. And I know that's harsh to say because Zab Judah is a world champion. He beat Mabuza. Whether you felt he was losing the fight throughout the whole fight, which I did, but at the end of the day, I don't believe in a lucky punch. I believe he threw a punch and it landed. You know, that's all I need to see. Knock the guy out. That's all I need to see. I feel that he warrants his respect for that win. Whether you felt it was impressive, whether you felt it was boring, whether you felt it was a lucky punch, it was a win by his part. This fight is definitely important because I believe if Amir Khan can knock out Zab Judah in impressive fashion, he becomes the #1 junior welterweight ahead of Timothy Bradley, who hasn't fought since late January, where he beat Devin Alexander in a atrocious, boring fight. I think this fight between Khan and Judah is going to be a boring fight. I think Judah, he's trying to be Pernell Whitaker and do all this moving and dancing. And Amir Khan, he likes to fight from the outside. So, and he has long arms and he tries to use his reach. It's going to be a boring fight. But lucky for us, Zab Judah has a weak chin. Seen it throughout his whole career. He's got knocked out by Kostya Tszyu. He got stopped by Cotto. He got dropped by Boldemir with his legs wobbling all over the floor. He got hurt by Mabuza. He got dropped by Matisse. You know, so it's safe to say he has a weak chin. And Khan, although he's not a huge puncher, he definitely can bang. He definitely, he's not a weak puncher. He's not Paulie Malignaggi, but he's not Maidana either. You know, so he has average power. And I think he's definitely quick enough where he can catch Zab Judah with 3 or 4 punches before Zab Judah can respond. So I feel like, although Judah has speed and he does have defense to get away from these punches, I think Khan is going to overwhelm him and definitely score early knock. I'm going out on a limb and predicting a early stoppage for Khan, or maybe even knockout. I'm thinking 4th round, 5th round, and I think this if that does happen, which I think it will. Obviously, I'm predicting it. Zab Judah should retire. In order for Khan to win, basically, throw a lot of punches and use his jab, and watch out for that counter left hook, because what Zab Judah likes to do is kind of like a Jersey Joe Walcott move, where he'll step back like he's moving away, and then he'll just come with a nice left uppercut and a right hook. So Khan just has a jab, and then punching combination, and Judah's chin won't hold up if you catch him 3 or 4 times clean, and he'll be out. For Judah to win, I believe he has to fight on the inside, since this guy is a taller guy, and on the inside you really can't get caught too flush with combinations with from Khan, and work the body, because Khan has had trouble with conditioning. So, like we saw that in the Maidana fight, you know, where him getting tired resulted into him getting hurt like real bad, to the point where the fight was almost stopped in the 10th round or 11th round. Don't quite remember which round it was, but so definitely go inside, work the body, because even on the inside, even if he gets caught, it will just be by 1 or 2 shots. It won't be by a combination of 4 punches. And since Judah's the shorter fighter, he has the advantage. So inside game for Judah, it will be perfect, and it will actually make for a more entertaining fight. But unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he's gonna try and dance and move and be Pernell Whitaker, and he has to understand that. I know it sounds messed up. That's why Pernell didn't get a lot of victories. Didn't get the decision in a lot of close fights. Like when he went to France and he fought the Mexican guy. Name doesn't come to mind. It was a close fight and he didn't get the decision because he was dancing around doing those, focusing on defense. Same thing when in the Oscar De La Hoya fight. Now I won't say that for the Chavez fight because that was atrocious. That decision is the worst decision I've ever seen in my entire life. So what he has to do, I like the fact that he's implementing defense, but he can't be a defense first fighter because that was never his style, and you can't just change overnight. So what I would like to see is for Judah to go inside and do some work, and for Khan, what I like to see from Khan is try to keep him on the outside, keep him from a distance, and work those combinations, work the body. Because Judah also has a history of tiring out towards the end of the fights. So yeah, those are my predictions. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll try to get back to you. Peace.